show you, and we're going to figure out who they're from. I think they're from a bear. Yeah. Have I ever seen a bear around here? No, I've heard of them. I've heard of some being around this area, but every time I look out the window, I never see anything like that. I haven't even seen a deer. And the next door neighbors, when I told them, he whips out his camera and shows me a picture of a deer that was on his backyard on the grass. Well, we're going to go outside and check it out, see what kind of tracks these really are. Well, I thought you might want to see what bear tracks look like in the snow, because usually you don't see any bear tracks in the snow because they should be hibernating. Okay, well apparently, I'm hoping this little bear is still going to hibernate, but it's just the first part of winter. We'll soon find out. What kind of tracks are these? Who could have possibly made these? At first I thought maybe a rabbit was bouncing around. Boink, 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 boink. You know, this was last night, and then it snowed after that. And then the birds have been around here. But what kind of tracks do those look like? They don't even look like bear tracks, but I don't know what else they were. We're gonna look, and I have a feeling I'm gonna convince you that those are bear tracks. All the way through here. Here, they keep going this way. Over in here. Look at that. And look at that. We used to have two bird feeders up here. Well, they're not there anymore. Rabbit couldn't have done that, could they have? Look at this. What happened here? Kaboom. And look. Oh, isn't that something? That's some suet right there. And I think the bear got over here and went up there to try to get the suet, and then he left that piece. Here's the other bird feeder. way over here. Oh man, can I fix that? Look at that. That's supposed to go up here. I'm gonna look at that. I think it's fixable. And see, this came right out of there. I think I could probably fix that too. Look at that. I'm gonna take those up in the garage and see if I can fix them. And we're still gonna determine, hey, here's that suet. We're gonna determine if those are in fact bear tracks, and we're gonna keep doing the little inspection here. See along from there. Here's the same tracks. And there's lots of lines in them because we have all kinds of birds back here. The quails come out here to feed. Here's the other bird feeder. And the tracks came up in here, and I think he smelled that and kind of lumbered on down this way. Now let's see if, see, I don't see any claw tracks, claw marks. The other night we had them, and we saw that it was actual tracks, and we thought, well, he's not going to show up anymore. And then it snowed, and then we saw this in the morning. See, here's a line, here's a line, here's a line. And I think it's a juvenile bear, and it's the first part of December, and could it be possible that he's just not hibernated yet? And I just shoveled off the snow off the deck, and that's what all this stuff is. But see, the tracks continue over this direction, and the funny thing is there was something else that was here too. something else that was here. Let's follow this along over this way, and it looks like whatever it was hopped up here and kind of went on its way over there. Man, I thought the bear tracks were going to be a little bit more defined than that, but there's nothing else that it could have been. Now, when I was shoveling off the snow, I didn't come over here and shovel off this. Well, I shoveled off the deck, but not the stairs. And a little critter had come up here. Boom, ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. You see, up along there. And I don't know what that was. It could have been a fox. It could have been a lynx. It could have been, maybe a raccoon. Something of that nature. I'll keep my eyes open for that. If I see it, I'll let you know. But this had to have been a bear. And these have to be bear marks along here. Gotta be. I don't know what else it would be. And see, the reason why I say that is because the bird feeders were on the ground this morning. Nothing else is going to be able to climb, reach up there and jerk those down other than a bear. And it kind of went over this direction and jumped up the rocks there, the retaining wall, kind of lumbered on, kind of went around the corner that way. And like I said, the other night, the same thing happened. And I thought bears were supposed to be hibernating in winter, but maybe it's just not ready yet, and maybe its mama kicked him out and it's time for him to be on his own. He doesn't know what to do, so he's been kind of moseying around here. I hope he doesn't do any damage to the house or anything. I'm wondering if I should keep feeding these birds, and I think I'm going to. I talked to Momi. We had probably 60 birds down here this morning, and they all flew off because I came down here. We had small birds. I have to fill that up. Look at that. That is empty. We had small birds on that. We had other birds on here. They drop them, and the California quails are down there. Must have been 60 birds, like I say, 40 quails, and then some other types of birds. At least 20 other little birds. Okay, so I'm going to take these in, and I'll get my bird seed out here. I'm not going to put these two back up because we think the bear wanted and was going after the suet. And see this suet here? I'm going to have to take that and throw that, or do something. Maybe save it for later when I know the bear's gone. Because eventually that bear's going to be hibernating. He's not hibernating yet. Here it is, December. Okay, well, that's all I wanted to show you. I'll see you next time. Guess I'm going to take a chance and still feed the birds, because I don't think a bear is interested in bird seed. It looked like he came up and smelled this, and he didn't tear it down like he did the other side. So I talked to Momi, and we've decided to continue feeding the birds, but no suet. I'm not going to feed them any suet. I'm going to leave those other two down for right now. I'm going to keep this one here going on its area. And then I guess I've got regular bird seed for this one here. We like to watch the birds. Boy, that's taking just about all of it. I'm gonna save a little bit so that I can put it down in here, because the quails, they don't jump up on the bird seed feeder. They get everything off of the ground. Oh, I should have brought some more, but I didn't. And that's why I don't really think the bear was going after the bird seed as much as he was going after that smell of the suet, because the suet's got grease in it and sticky stuff in it and stuff. I'm surprised he left that one piece. It must have been underneath the birdhouse when it fell down. So we're gonna take a chance and see if we can't keep feeding the birds. Speaking of just feeding the birds, you don't want to feed the bears. Like when you take your garbage out, we're in an area where they tell you, even though our garbage goes out in a particular morning, sometimes people want to put the garbage cans out the night before. No, that's a no-no around bear country. You don't want to do that, okay? Because they might come and you don't want them around then. Remember that.